Hi everyone, this is Mistel, and today I'm going to show you how to take out Blingtron 4000 in the Celestial Tournament with just 2 pets, so you can get credit for the An Awfully Big Adventure. And first against all here, I am I am using Pump with a Mirror Strider, and I can choose shot him with this, which is really awesome because that leaves you, well, it leaves the fight a little bit less horrible and long than than it would otherwise be. This is a setup. I'm going with the Mirror Strider, the Ruby Droplet, and the Elekk Plushie, of course. And this setup is quite drawn out, quite long. It takes quite some time to actually get banks down and to get little Bling down, because both of them are healing. And I'm going with some abilities that are not doing that much damage. So therefore, you have to have a little bit of patience when you're going through this fight, because now you can see he's going to heal up to almost full health, and I'm going to hit him just with an acid touch, which won't do much of a damage difference here. Then I'm going to do my drain blood, which will heal me up to almost full health, and then we are just going to continue with acid touch, and I'm going to do dive, of course, on every cooldown, and drain blood on every cooldown as well. And the goal is to have as much health left when you get to Little Bling as possible, because he is the one who's going to do some actual damage to you. Well, Banks is doing some damage, of course, as well, but Little Bling has the gift package ability, which is quite painful when it actually hits, and then he has Smack That Exe, which isn't that harsh against your elemental, but it still can do some damage if you are unlucky and he hits a lot of times. So now you can see I'm back to almost full health, which is good. It's hopefully going to help me against Little Bling to be at this health, but I'm also getting hurt again here, and now he's healing up, so maybe I won't actually end up in a good space anyway. There's 2 turns for my next life drain, and hopefully that's gonna bring me back to almost full health. We'll see. Unfortunately here he also got his Make It Rain renewed, so it will last for at least 4 rounds, which is also pretty uncool. And also he's using his Uncanny Luck, which will transfer to a Little Bling, so he is going to critical strike and hit more often. That's a good thing though, that I have my dive ability up, because then at least I will be able to dodge one of his attacks, and also the Make It Rain ability for 1 turn. So I'm just putting on acid touch here, and you can see here I'm taking some damage even though his attack is weak against me, and he's probably going to cast his Blingtron gift package soon as well, which means that I will take some extra damage there. You can try and time your dive so it's usable when you're expecting him to have his gift package, but to be honest, they are on different cooldowns, and also it's a little bit hard to anticipate it, because as you can see, it wasn't the first thing that he used there. He was waiting until he has actually taken some damage, and you might not get it right anyway, but you can try, and then it will be helpful, because you can see here I just took 480 damage, which is not really nice to get in your face. So just keep going and keep using Drain Life at every cooldown. It's really imperative that you do that, because otherwise you're going to be in trouble. And then it's just a matter of hoping that you survive long enough to actually kill him off. Remember that this is a mechanical, so he will revive. So I'm just going to do Drain Life now, and I was super lucky that he missed there. Otherwise I would have been dead. Usually you will get, if you're lucky, you can get some extra hits in on the Mirror Strider, if you're timing it correctly, so he's doing the extra plating when you bring out the Mirror Strider. You can do that, but otherwise it's just a matter of having a good RNG here, really. So I'm just doing my Drain Blood now, surviving the gift package just barely, and Here he goes down, and that's the end of it. So as you can see, it's a really, really tight fight. I've heard someone say that spawn of Gnatus is really good for this fight, and I can imagine that, because I was going with my Dark Moon Zeppelin because of the Thunderbolt to do some damage to the backline pets as well. So I can, but the problem with that is that it's a mechanical, and against Owl he's taking extra damage. So that wasn't really super helpful. I don't have the spawn of Gnatus. I haven't been able to actually get it. But if you do have it, try it out with Thunderbolt. So instead of the Mirror Strider, try it out and use Thunderbolt. Dive and swallow whole, and let me know how that works. I think that would be really good, and I've seen others using that as a tactic. Of course, if you have other tactics that works against this guy, feel free to share it. This has worked for me, I would say 50-50, maybe 60-40% of the time, so you will have to redo the fights a couple of times if you're unlucky with RNG and or Blingtron is lucky with his RNG, but it works. And if you're just looking to get that last credit for the last achievement, then you can see here Blingtron 4000, he is now on the list. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, because all of these grey ones are still to come as videos. And of course, if you have any comments and feedbacks, ideas for the tactics, leave it in the comment section below. I really appreciate it when you guys give me feedback. It's so nice to talk to you guys about pet battles. And that's about it. Until next time, bye bye.